So I like to try to mix different kind of things in there with some of the newer songs I've been doing. More metal, more heavy guitar. 'Cause I've always been a guitar player before I started doing anything else. Um,
But what bands, what metal bands do you usually listen to?
did I used to when I like a while ago, or
Sorry?
like when I was in high school? I mean, I listened to like hair metal, like
Ah, okay.
Scorpions and Motley Crue and all that, but I don't really have the ear for it anymore. I have a hard time listening to it again now, actually. Um, but now, I mean, mostly like new metal and some like more like progressive like gent bands. You know what gent is? Uh, like I listen to like Unprocessed is a really great band. Um, but yeah, I like Fear Factory. You know, Slipknot. Um, a lot of new metal. But you know, ever since I got on the dark wave, I'm more just into like dark wave, post punk, techno music also now because I go out to the clubs like every weekend now. So,
What techno bands do you usually listen?
um, well, to be honest, I don't really know techno bands. I just listen to a lot of hard techno playlists and DJs, and like I just go there for the dance, you know, the dance really. But I mean, yeah, as long as it has like a good bass, I could just go for hours. That's all that matters to me. But I'll probably have some people that I start listening to more. But at the moment, I just kind of find random songs I like, mostly just hard techno.
What I listen to is bands like Textile and Boy Harvester, but not
Sorry.
techno as it is.
Hmm?
You listen to me or not?
I'm sorry. Here, volume. Uh, yeah. So what brought you to me? If you listen to metal music, do you listen to dark wave also?
Yes, I listen to post-punk, dark wave.
Oh, okay.
I love the best mode. It's not dark wave, but I love
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Lucy and everything.
I like Twin Tribes a lot, and Ultra Sun. They play you know Ultra Sun? I think they're going to Europe right now, or they're going back to Europe because they're from the Netherlands, I think.
What is the name?
Ultra Sun?
I haven't heard of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should look at them. I think they're going to be playing in Spain pretty soon because they're doing a Europe tour. But I missed their show last time they came to North Carolina, and I'm a little upset about it now.
I want to go and see
Who?
Clan of Timos.
Oh,
I don't know how to
yeah,
pronounce
Clan
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're saying it right too. It's just accent. Like,
Yeah, me
I'm,
too. It's
I'm,
really fun.
we're both saying it right. We just sound different. Uh, yeah, Clan of Zemox. I like, you know who reminds me of Clan of Zemox, who I like a lot is, Lycia. You ever heard Lycia? Yeah. I've been listening to like their album, Cold on repeat for the last 4 months or so. Um, yeah. Also, I think, do you know she passed away?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to come here. They don't play in the U.S. that much. And when they do, it's only for a few days. Uh, I want to see them because they're the ones who like inspired me to start like singing. I was not I was not into that at all. I did not like singing for years. Yeah.
And what can you tell me about your new single, A Desire? What inspired you to com- to compose it and to write the lyrics?
Oh, well, like I said, I've been going to clubs a lot, like techno clubs. So it's kind of been in my mind, like, oh, I want to start making like dark wave music like I do, but have like maybe like little bits in there with like techno style music, like in between, um, more like and with heavy guitar too, because like there was a lot of like that in like in the early 2000s and 90s, like mixing different genres with like electronic instruments and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, I guess an inspiration of mine would be London After Midnight, if you know them. They had an
Yes.
album where they did a more of like of a techno beat inspired kind of like tracks, like the Spider and the Fly, or no, that wasn't. Anyways, but there's so many songs and bands, so many names to remember. But yeah, he definitely inspired me uh, to do that because uh, or sorry, they uh, mix their genre a lot, and we're kind of known for it. Even when you look up like London After Midnight, they don't give it like a genre. Like it doesn't put them under a certain genre. Which I mean, I don't. I mean, I think for a new artist that probably doesn't help very much. But I think it's cool because
Oh,
there's a lot of dark wave music out there and new dark wave bands. But um, if you just do everything with just synth and a drum machine, then it all starts kind of sounding the same. And so I don't know. I wanted to just do stuff with more guitar and heavier beat and stuff like that.
and who would you say are your biggest references in music?
Um, it depends on what genre. Um, but dark wave. Mm, I'll say Twin Tribes is probably my favorite, and they're just like more current too, like more new. Um, they're really big right now. Um, and yeah, Twin Tribes and She Passed Away are pretty up there for me. I think Twin Tribes. I don't speak Turkish, so I think Twin Tribes is probably, yeah, is a little easier for me to listen to if I know what they're saying. But there's also like a like I don't know how to put it, but when you like listen to like music and you don't understand the language, it kind of like you I feel like you hear things that people who understand like aren't hearing, I guess you could say. Like when you listen to like lyrics and stuff like that, I learned that it's not always what you say. It's like it's sometimes it's just how it sounds. Like kind of like it's like your voice is like an instrument, and the words in different languages sound different ways, right? And certain languages sound different ways, and others sound different, saying the same thing. Um, and I think it's pretty cool because I like when it comes to like lyrics, I just like write up. I mean, I just like make up lyrics on the spot. Like I don't really write it down unless I like have trouble. But I'll just like start saying gibberish. Like, I'll just say random things, not even words, into the microphone, and just like, oh, that sounds cool. Maybe I'll think, what what words should those actually be? Just I don't know. It's hard to explain. babbling.
At what age did you start making music?
About 2 years ago, I was in a band for like I was in like two bands since like high school. Nothing substantial really came out of it. It was just for fun. It was like, I mean, we were passionate about it. We still were in the studio in my friend's basement like every day for like 2, 3 years while we worked our normal jobs. But yeah, we just played bars, played shows at bars and stuff like that. Wasn't really into the music that much. I just played guitar in the band. Um, but it was like mm, like rap music. Yeah, and it's kind of hard for me to think like I played like rap music. It was like R&B, you know, like rhythm and blues kind of rap music. So you could actually play guitar, like and there's a bassist and there's a horn player and things like that. Um, but yeah, I wasn't into it to be honest. And then I started about like 3, 4 years ago. Started like just making like beats, like producing beats for rap music, and then I kind of just stopped doing that altogether because I didn't want to listen. I didn't even listen to rap music, but I would like that's like the music I was writing. So it was really weird. Um, it's just that's what everyone was doing around me, you know. Um, and then like I started writing my own first song, which I still haven't released yet because I just can't listen to it anymore. It's just like it's too far back. Like it doesn't sound good anymore. But yeah, like the first song I wrote was like 3, 4 years ago. Just left it there for like a whole year, didn't touch it on my laptop. And then only about like 2 years ago, I started listening to She Passed Away and Twin Tribes. Um, and I was just inspired by them. And I'm like, you know what? I could if I could sing to their songs, maybe I can sing to my own songs, and then I started doing that. Um, but yeah, it was hard to bridge that gap and like start singing.
Is anyone in your family a musician too?
Uh, no, my parents are photographers, so and they are the eccentric type, I guess you could say. They're like wedding and fashion photographers, and my that was a long time ago, like 15 years ago. Like my mom bought me my first guitar, and uh, ever since I've been playing guitar pretty much. um,
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 26.
Ah, okay. I thought you were younger.
Nah.
We
Yeah.
are almost the same age. I'm 27.
Well, catch me on a bad day. I'll be looking 10 years older than I am.
What do you consider to be the best post-punk song of all time? Just one.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
What, what do you consider to be the best post-punk song of all time?
Um, uh, oh my God.
Just one.
Hard question. That's is there like some kind of reward for this question? This is crazy. No, I'm kidding. I can't give you one song. Um, uh, okay, well, I'm gonna say Dark Entries by Bauhaus. Um, Yeah, I could say Dark Entries by Bauhaus, but it irks me to say it's the best one because I don't think there is a best one. Um, but that's one. Yeah.
What word would you use to define your art?
What?
What word word would you use to define your art, your music, your art?
Oh, uh,
Yes.
well, I do post punk and I do dark wave, right? And because I'm like not very established, I'm not like a very known name. I'm still like new. That like I can't do albums. I mean, I can, but people don't listen to the whole album. They usually just listen to the singles when you release them. And because Spotify, the way it works, they don't promote whole albums. They only really promote like singles. So I release like a song like every month, and it's usually post punk, dark wave, post punk, dark wave, etc. Right? Um, so I don't know if I could say I'm one or the other. I'm post punk and dark wave. Um, if that's what you mean genre, or do you mean like a word, like a description word?
Description word.
Oh, my bad. Um, um, dark spiritual. I guess like I like storytelling, and I try to do it in lyrics, mainly for post punk songs. And I think I like to use like archetypes of like people's lives or stories, tragedy, love, and heartbreak or death, and these kind of things. Um, and so I would say like a like a dark spiritual kind of story, you know. Um, yeah.
Is there any city, country, or festival that you would like to play in one day?
Well, I hope to move to Berlin. Planning on moving to Berlin in the next like year and a half. Um, so I want to play there in all the clubs and stuff like that. Um, I mean, that's all I can really think of in terms of that. There's no specific place, you know. Um, just a better location than where I am now, because I'm in North Carolina. Uh, the South is not the best place for dark wave. If I'm not sure if you know what I mean, but there is a techno scene out here, so that's cool. But dark wave is pretty only like here and there you'll find places. Um, uh, but yeah, I want to just be in like a city where there's more clubs and the genre is like more like known, to people. Um, so I would say Berlin because everyone I talk to, any other artists I talk to like recently, like they say like that Germany and like Berlin is the best place to go for dark wave and post punk as an artist. Other than that, there's the U.S., there's Stockholm, Sweden. Uh, yeah, I don't know anything about. Maybe it is a good place for dark wave. I don't know. Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said.
Uh, I said I don't know anything about Spain.
Okay.
If there's like a lot of dark wave music there or at clubs.
There is more goth music now here, but
Are you in
but
Missouri?
not a lot.
Hmm?
Spain is not a place where we can find lots of ghost bands,
Mm.
but we are we are having more
Okay.
time to
Yeah.
time.
Are you in Madrid?
No, I'm in Murcia. It's in the south
Oh, okay.
at the moment. We don't know what is going to happen.
But yeah, to answer the question, I would say Berlin.
What is your favorite horror movie?
Favorite horror movie?
Yes.
Uh, yeah, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. It's a silent film from the 1920s, during in Germany. And it's. Do you know? Do you know of it?
Sorry?
Do you know of the movie?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool. I don't really have to explain that much, but yeah, I really like um, the vivid likeness of the imagery and the way they shot it. I really love movies, and they just like really, it was like way ahead of its time, way beyond the 1920s, with the like I'm not sure. I think the colors was because they uh, I forgot to say they restored the film so it comes in that green color. I don't think it was actually originally in green color. I think it was black and white or orangish, but they have scenes that are in like that green color and it's really cool. I think someone told me that those are actually like film restorations, but it just turns out to look really cool. So yeah, but they have the vignettes and put the cameras through the holes and things like that, to make a cool vignette. And uh, yeah, it's just that movie is really awesome. I only saw it like 2 years ago. My dad recommended it to me, um, but then I started watching silent films a lot after that. Yeah, that's my favorite. What's your favorite?
My favorite is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know how to
Yeah,
pronounce
Texas
it.
Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah. Yeah.
I really love that one. And Scream, of course.
Scream.
Scream, I love it.
I
And
like more like
Scary Movie too.
I like ghosts and demons and spirits and things like that. Zombies. I love zombie movies. If you can count Resident Evil as a zombie movie, I would say that. I mean, as a horror movie, then I would say that was my favorite. But yeah, I don't really into slashers. I don't like slashers. I don't know why, but I'm not too much into all of the blood and stuff like that.
But it's funny.
Huh?
It's funny.
I don't. It doesn't, well, the blood doesn't bother me because I mean I love vampire everything, right? And but I don't know. I don't like all the other stuff.
I love all type of horror.
Hmm?
I like all type of horror.
Yeah.
Sorry too. So
I think what I was saying, I like mystery. I like mystery more than horror, or horror with a mystery to it.
is there anything you would like to say to the people who is watching us? Any
Um,
message?
uh,
Peace and love.
I don't know. I never even thought about that. I don't want to be. a douchebag and be like, "Go listen to my song," you know. Uh, oh, how about I say this? Uh, like music is very important. Uh, like I believe like the only thing that someone can't take away from you is music or art, right? So you ever like having trouble in life, um, and you're overwhelmed, or uh, in like a bad situation or of sorts, listening to music and will usually will be your best friend. You know, when people won't be your best friend, then music will. You know, and no matter where you are in the world, the one thing that you know can't be taken away from people is music. You can create music in any way.
That was pretty.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'll say that. And go listen to my new song.
That was what you had to say.
This is how it is, you know. It's how it is. I have to promote myself, you know, which is already a lot of work because I don't have a band or anything like that. I don't have an engineer. I don't have a producer. I literally like record the guitar and the vocals and everything, and I have a keyboard. And I mean, you know, I play the keyboard and drum machine and everything, and produce all it on the computer, and then mix master and this and that, and I have to promote myself too, so it's just crazy.
But do you think you will have more people in your band as a future, or
Yeah,
you want to stay?
I want to, but I have to move first. I have to move to wherever I'm going next, and my work is unfortunately uh, holds me back right now. So I can't even perform right now. I don't want to do it without a band. So most of my presence is just on the internet. But until then, yeah, I know I'm gonna be doing that and creating a band and all that, but not for another year at least.
Time to time
Hmm?
with everything. Time to time with everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, until then, that's my goal though, is to create a band and have them play the songs and then eventually write new songs with them and be able to perform and tour. You know, I think things will be a lot smoother after that because right now it's basically just trying to keep a presence online so that I don't disappear into the background of, of other people, you know, or of everyone, you know, because you have to constantly like promote yourself on social media. I have to like write a new song like every month, which isn't a big deal because I like doing it, but yeah, yeah, it's like I have to be pretty consistent with it.
I discovered your music because of post-punk, post-punk, right?
Hmm.
Because I
Was it?
follow the
Oh, the page?
Instagram and Facebook. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really appreciate like the community, like goth community online. A lot of them are just like trying to help you or like help artists, musicians, like try to like get themselves like into into the community and become more of like a known name. So I get like people, other pages and stuff like that. They'll contact me and I'll talk to them for a bit, and they'll say, "Oh, you know, why don't we post something for you and this and that, or we put you on the playlist, and or a DJ will like play my song in the club. Like last night, they played my song in Riley at this club, and that made me super happy. Like because I haven't been, I wish I was there just to like hear my song playing in the club for the first time. But yeah, I really appreciate all of the people who are like helping out artists and stuff like that. Um, it's pretty much like all we're relying on right now. other than playing shows. Yeah.
I see you at a show in the future.
Well, I will probably be touring around Europe, but not for a bit because I have to create the band. I have to settle myself. And so I have
Yeah, it's a lot of
to like
work.
I have to set myself up for it and start practicing with them and getting ready. It takes a while. Sorry,
So
someone's pulling my phone.
it's really nice to meet you. Thank you so much for being here with me today.
Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate you reaching out to me and giving me a little interview. I gotta get in practice talking talking to people online or whatnot. So I usually kind of live two lives, So it's cool. Thank you.
It's difficult if you are shy because I am
Okay.
unless I'm drunk. Unless I'm drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, well, yeah, I really appreciate you. I'm sorry, I do have to wrap it up here. I I'm supposed to go meet somebody. So, thank you.
Thank you so much and have a good
Okay, you too.
night because here is the night.
You as well. Yeah. Take care. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.